I went through basic training in the Army, 18 weeks of grueling physical and mental training, bringing you to the brink. I remember one of those times where I would have to put on a gas mask and walk into the gas chamber. You have to take off your gas mask while you're in this gas chamber with your battle buddies and a drill sergeant standing right in front of you. And take in a breath of this gas that takes your breath away. Literally, you suck in a little bit of it and you start coughing, snot explodes out of your nose, and you are completely disoriented. And in that state, you have to put your mask back on your face, clear it, and show that you can handle it and breathe through the mask after having taken it off again. Very important so that on the battlefield you don't get hurt, right? The U.S. Army and some of the Marines and all these other places are some of the strongest, most powerful teams in the world. What I learned is that I didn't go through those experiences alone. I had battle buddies right next to me on each side, and we would all go through these different things together. On unarmed combat training, firing a weapon, throwing a grenade. We did all these scary things together, and we wore the same exact uniform. So what did that do? It created this extremely strong bond. Rob Dyrdek called it fear bonding. And it's where if you go into a scary situation with other people and you all come out of it together, you have a bond that pretty much will last a lifetime. Your brain's all firing dopamine and serotonin and all those good feeling chemicals all together at the same time. And you look at each other and you associate each other with that feeling. And from that point forward, you have a huge bond. Now, it's extremely powerful in the military because, number one, they do it over and over again over a span of 13 weeks in basic training. And then number two is everybody is wearing the same exact uniform. You can identify immediately with the person to your left and right because you're all dressed exactly the same. So your brain's, oh, they're just like me. That's my brother. That's my sister. And so your brain doesn't know the difference. And so immediately when you find yourself dropped into another unit, you start bonding with people and you start working towards the same mission. Now, that's the secret to why military teams are so powerful, but you can use that in your own life as well. That's what I'm here to teach you as a veteran. In order to implement this same powerful process, let's say you want to create a nice, strong bond within your family. If you're a vet and you're feeling like you've been disconnected from your wife and your kids or your husband and your kids for quite a while, this is what you need to do. Number one, create an experience that you can all go through together. And it doesn't have to be something scary as shooting a weapon or throwing a grenade. You could go freaking camping. You could go on vacation to Disney together. You can go do something that will get you all in the same space, going through the same exact experiences together with no outside distractions. And what you realize is that when you only have each other to speak with and spend time with, you start to get closer. You release those chemicals. Not to say that there won't be conflict and stuff like that, but that will be few and far in between, right? Number two, make sure you schedule it in to do it at least a few times a year. Try to do it as much as you can. Get those people together and keep building that bond. If you were with your wife and you guys are feeling that distance, take her out and go have some kind of experiences. Go out in nature. Do something like that. But make sure you repeat it and schedule it. And the last thing I will say is that you keep the memories of it. Go ahead and share the pictures. Keep all the memories of these experiences. Sometimes just sit down and reminisce with those same exact people. Hey, remember when we did that? I've got my old picture of basic training that I'll put up. And every time I look at it, I remember all those experiences I had. And it makes me feel solid to the core. And I'm always talking to the people I serve with. I even talk to the people that I went to basic training with. And that was back in 2005. That was such a long time ago, but we still have the same exact closeness and bond, all because of that one practice. Now, what are the benefits of this? What are the benefits and values of doing this? It creates this cohesive teamwork. There's less arguing, there's less fighting, there's more happiness, there's more peace. Everybody makes more progress because there isn't some elephant in the air anymore. There isn't something issue holding you back. And if you haven't spoken to someone in a long time, this is the best way to get reacquainted. It solves a lot of issues. Follow this account, subscribe to this to catch more of this value.